promising some build videos for a long time. But I'm now painting my truck. This is my elaborate construction shelter to get the truck painted. I've just done a day's prep just on this side. I'm going to get it painted. Colour is a secret for now. You'll see that soon. The truck's probably 75% done. Still got a lot of work to do inside. Painting's obviously quite a big job. I'm going to Morocco very soon and I want it painted before Morocco. This is Duck Duck. We found her last spring or May. She's 1 day old. She was raised and grew up in my truck. Now she lives here in the pond. Hey Ducky. Say hello. Duck. Unfortunately she's not coming to Morocco. So we're going to miss her because we love our little ducky. Duck. Got a lot of personality, but she doesn't like strokes. Look. Let me stroke you. Come on. Let me stroke you. Doesn't like strokes. But when she was younger, she would sit on my lap and watch movies together. Hey baby. Special black waste tank, my design. Got a new special toilet, which is part my design, part of the shelf parts. And most of this is actually about getting rid of the waste. So this is a tank, 150 litre tank. And then we have various pipes and systems, hose, pumps to get rid of the waste. And with this tank and the other waste tank, we've got a combined capacity of about 30 days of toilet use before it needs to be emptied. We've got the pump in here, as well as a heater matrix to heat. Sounds weird, but we're going to heat the waste in the winter. Level indicator, because we'll connect this up to the Victron screen so we can see the level. And then once this is full, we want to empty it. We can flush it out with our grey tank. Got a 2-inch connection at the back. This allows the grey water to flush it out. Let's give it a bit of a rinse. That's it. Right, we've got 8 days left, or 7 plus whatever's left of the day. It's already dark. Started a grey water tank today, which is the aluminium thing over there. And I'm now doing a fuel tank because I cut down the original HX fuel tank. It was originally 330 litres. I've cut it down to 125, which sounds like a strange thing to do, but it fits other things, storage lockers, that waste tank better. Which means 8 days to go, I've got a 125 litre tank. I need more fuel. So I'm just going to build a 92 litre tank, which fits under my stairs. So it's going to be hidden away. There will be more fuel tanks coming, but I don't have time to do them. So I'm just rushing to build this. The other tank, which goes under the stairs. is this one here, but it's more complicated. I don't have time for that. Still got 2 days of customer jobs. Solar panels. These are my solar panel mounts. As I said, they are going to be sliding panels. Now, I don't have time to do the full sliding panel system, so I'm just going to get the 2,500 watt panels up there to start with, and I'll finish the other panels later in the year. 6 days to go before we head to Spain, or to the port to go to Spain. Cab's painted. Got to do something with this silly window. I don't know why it's pinky purple. I'm just started assembling the new toilet tank. I put it onto the truck, but it doesn't quite fit because of the sedimented pipes. So I've got to make some adjustments there. Solar panels are on. Just finishing the wiring. Due to the amount of work to do, we've delayed our trip now for another week, which takes the stress off. I can get some jobs done. Solar panels are a big important one. That's the whole entire roof covered in solar. That is 2,300 watts. And when I finish with the siding panels, which won't happen until next summer, it'll be 4,600. Just connected up the solar panels, make sure they're working properly before I connect them to the charger. And we're getting 191 volts. These are 575 watt panels, connected in series, because my charger doesn't start up until you reach 120 volts. So that is a nice healthy 191, but we do need to be careful because of the voltage. Quite a bit of work has been done on the truck since I last showed you. Solar panels are on. And here we have special toilet tanks on. Nothing else needs to wire up the pump and the level. New exhaust. That just needs finishing. Got some graphics on the truck. Side lockers gone on, but just need the doors on now. So we're more ready now than we were a couple of days ago when we should have left. Well, we delayed the trip by 1 week, but we've actually made it. We're at the ferry port now. Very tired. Really looking forward to having a rest on the boat. So 1.5 days on the boat, so a nice rest on the boat. But the truck has driven lovely. We're literally still welding last night to get it done, but it's done. So time to enjoy the trip and make some videos. We have arrived in Spain. It's been a hard couple of weeks getting the truck ready. I've not done much filming because I've just been working. I was even welding the night before we had to leave. So now I've got more time. I'm going to talk to you about a few things I've done recently. You may notice I've painted the truck. Maybe you didn't because I've not been doing videos. So it used to be military green. It's now a different green. You can see the military green here. I've not finished all of it. Obviously I've just done the cab. Still have to do the box. I just run out of time. I've done lots of the chassis stuff. So still a lot to do, but we're here in Spain. But a prototype toilet built. I built that. A lot of testing and a few changes to be made there. I think I've already said I've modified the hydraulic tank, and this support here is just temporary, just to stiffen up the well, eventually there'll be a storage unit here which will hold this up, but for now I've just put this in here. Here's a new exhaust which sounds amazing, however it's a little bit noisy, so I like to drive with the window open, which I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do because it's quite loud. With the window shut, fine. The window open, it's a bit loud, so I may have to make some changes there, but not for this trip. I don't have a welder. Materials. The new toilet tank This is a black tank, not just the colour, but it's not a grey tank. Grey tank is for grey water. This is black sewage water. A bit of an old-fashioned idea, but we have a porcelain flushing toilet inside. We have a small flush, and it uses air pressure to push the sewage into the tank. And we expect, in my calculations, this is going to last us a month of use before having to empty it. I've got a level sender in there which I need to wire up so we'll know how full it is. Urine goes off to the grey tank, which is why this gives me a month of use. So I have a selection where we can select where the waste goes when we use the toilet. That's not finished. There's some electronics and some wizardry to be done there. At the moment it's a simple valve system. I've cut the fuel tank down. This was originally a 330 litre tank, I believe they are. I've done this because I'm going to put fuel tanks in the chassis, which means I have another storage space here for another locker, which I haven't built yet. So I just, in a rush to leave yesterday, or not yesterday, Thursday, I just stuck a jerry can holder here because I have a small fuel tank. Now it's not as bad as all that because I also rushed to build this 116 litre tank here, which sits under the steps. It was a bit of a wasted space. There will be another one going on the other side. This is a 200 litre tank. Will be going in here, but I didn't have time to build that one. We've also got a grey tank. It's a 200 litre grey tank. So that's where all our obviously grey water and urine goes. And the pipe comes out the back. This is a bit of temporary as well, still temporary because I didn't have time to finish. So here's our grey tank. We've got some original HX lockers. So another rush job on the day we're leaving. I just built a Starlink mount. So if you've ever travelled, internet is a problem. Because you can't have a contract, you need to get a SIM card and prepay. And often you can only prepay so much, like 10 gigabytes maybe. In today's world, you can use 10 gigabytes in a day easily. So it's a pain. So although Starlink seems expensive, if you don't know what Starlink is, it's an Elon Musk satellite. It's up in the air, there's thousands of them. They give you internet. Now it costs, for the roaming one, I think it's £85 a month, which may sound expensive. But compared to buying data, the hassle of having to find data in a shop, to then find parking, preload your card, and then use it in a day and do it all again tomorrow is a pain. So for about £3 a day, I'm going to have Starlink, which I'll go and show you now. Which I haven't set up. I still need to do the wiring for it. Like everything else, it's half built. I'm going to climb up the truck. Okay, so this is all temporary, remember, because in the long term, probably sometime next summer, I'm going to have a quad up here with a hydraulic sliding tilting platform which deploys the quad onto the floor, and the Starlink will go up, be mounted on that eventually. So for now, I've just got this hinged arrangement where I can stand it up so it gets above the roof level, and we have internet. So I do still need to wire that up. So in the next day or so I'll do that. We also have currently 2,300 watts of solar. My entire roof covered in solar. And until now, I've been very disappointed with it because the UK low sun, cloudy skies, the best I saw was 500 watts. I was slightly worried that the panels weren't good. And these are Canadian solar panels, Canadian being the brand. I've had them before and they've been very good. And the voltages all worked out right. It all seemed to be working correctly, but the performance was very poor in my experience with other panels and systems. But having arrived in Spain today, we're seeing 1,300 watts, even with the relatively low sun. 1,300 watts was considerably better then I'll be getting home. So I'm pleased that's all working correctly. A few more changes inside, like the toilet, but inside's so unfinished I don't really want to show you, but I probably will.